Greetings and salutations. This is Marquez the Greatest. So look, real quick, I want to talk about haters. And more so than haters, I want to talk about forgiveness. That's really what it is. Because if you don't forgive, you end up becoming a hater. And now, I'm starting to understand how haters are kind of good for you. I know, just allow me to explain. Okay, somebody does you wrong, right? Let's be real. It was wrong. It was foul. It was wrong. They did you wrong. You did nothing wrong. You treated them, you exercised the golden rule. You did unto them as you would prefer them to do unto you, right? But then they don't do unto you the way they would want you to do to them, so it's foul. Your feelings get hurt. Your money gets stolen. Your girl gets fucked. Your car gets stolen by people you know, right? You know the type that you invite them over to your house. You leave the room, they steal something, you can't find it, and they help you look for it, and they know they got them type of people. So they deserve to be hated, is my point, right? They were foul. So, right, but this is the odd thing, right? Forgiveness isn't really for them. I know it doesn't make sense, but follow me, right? By you forgiving them, you actually release yourself. It's really more so for you, right? Because the one thing that I notice is that if it's somebody that you have not forgiven, and you think you have, but deep down you want to see some foul shit happen to them. You know what I mean? Like you want to see them get hit by a car, a bus, come down with cancer. Nothing could be too bad for them, but you don't want to be the one to do it. It's just that if you heard about it, you wouldn't shed a tear, you'd shed a chuckle. But this is the odd universal law. Have you ever noticed that the people that you have, that you kind of hate them? Just a little bit, not intense to where you start shaking, but you hate them, right? Have you ever noticed that nothing bad happens to them? In fact, your hate seems to be helping their life be better. You know what I mean? Like as opposed to coming down with becoming evicted or having or their business die. They fuck around and win the lottery or something. You ain't this a bitch? You know what I mean? It's that type. So really, in a weird kind of way, it's just the Most High. If you hate somebody, you're actually blessing their life. I know it don't make sense, but just think about it. Just follow me. If somebody, you want to see something, you want to see their life get fucked up, but it continues to get better. And you get angrier, their life gets better. You get angrier, it gets better. It don't work the way you would like for it to, which would be poetic justice, right? But if you really want to see their life get fucked up, right? Forgive them. Let it go. Just don't care. I'm trying to communicate with you emotion to emotion. Like, what does that feel like? You don't care. That's the opposite of love. The opposite of love is not hate. It's not caring. You just completely neutral. You don't give a fuck what happens. If it's good, bad, you don't give a shit. You're not even checking for it. You're not listening for it. And lo and behold, that's when all this shit gets fucked up. So, if you really want somebody's life who did you wrong to really receive the justice, you can't wish for it. You got to just let it go and let the universe beat their ass. And the only way to do that is to forgive. Now, we got to talk about forgiveness real quick. What is forgiveness? Once again, it's for us. It's for us, right? We let it go. We don't get mad. Our emotions don't get stirred up every time we think about the person, right? So, you forgive, but you don't forget. See, then you'd be an idiot, right? It's just like if you burn your hand on the stove or something, right? You don't hate the fire. You know what I mean? You accidentally burn yourself ironing. You don't hate the iron, but you learn. You remember. So then, excuse me, I just burped. So then you don't stick your hand back in it, right? So that's what we do. We forgive. We don't have to forget. You don't have to act like it never happened. You don't have to let them back into your life the way they were before they violated your trust. You don't have to do that. But you can cast them out of the Garden of Eden. in the Garden of Eden. Maybe that's really what it was. You could cast them out of the Garden of Eden. You could set up an angel to stand there with a fiery sword to make sure they could never come back in. But you love them over there, right? You go, I love you, but over there. Stay over there, right? You feed them with a 10-foot spoon, as they say. So I just wanted to talk about that because I had to really learn what forgiveness was, because I thought that I had forgiven some people that did some foul shit to me. But it seemed like the bad I was waiting to happen in their life, because of they just being some fucked up people, it kept getting better. And my life was seeming like it wasn't really fun no more. But the moment I just said, you know what, hey, whatever, I wish you the best. You know, I just ain't we ain't hanging out like that no more. You know, I don't hate it. That's when stuff seemed to be getting them. So, yeah, forgive, don't forget. You got to forgive or else you become a hater. But then you as a hater, you're actually blessing their life with your energy, your attention. Okay? In closing, there's this universal law. There's a universal law, right? Is that which you focus on expands. Yeah? So, why not take all that energy, focus on yourself. Take all that emotion, put it into yourself. You know what I mean? Love self, right? Love yourself, okay? Because shit, I love you. Now love your goddamn self, okay? Mark is the greatest. That's been my opinion about hate, forgiveness, and all that. I'll talk to you soon.